Hey gold friends, we're taking a look at gold again, and the only thing that matters today is our hourly downtrend. And we're going to get to that in a second, but I want to show you what we're talking about first, and this is going to be the loss of our daily higher low. So we have our higher low here, 1302. This was our higher low. Let's mark that in so we can see it pretty clearly. Right in the low of our big red candlestick here, 1321.214. Today, or yesterday rather, we lost that support. So we've lost our daily uptrend by knocking out this pattern. So that's pretty critical, because the fact that we are no longer in a daily uptrend and we have the possibility of breaking that trend entirely, this is the first step toward that process, the loss of 1321. Now, we talked about the hourly time frame, and this is how we got it in the position we're in. We're consistently setting these lower highs and lower lows, and our hourly downtrend has now changed our daily into a daily downtrend. 1321 again, that's our key level we're watching. So now what we do is we wait to see how long this is going to play out. We can draw in a couple really rough trend lines here. I'm going to not be using these for trades per se. I'm just going to try and find what my hourly channel is going to continue looking like. And the longer you have a trend, the more effective that trend becomes. So we can start using these trend lines to find highs and potential new lows to trade with. That's the point of a trend, and it's like the most fundamental aspect of technical analysis is identifying trends and capitalizing on trends. So if we are going to stay in this trend pattern, it's a great time to buy, because the next place for us to go, if we're going to stay in this trend, is up to the resistance line of that trend. Not necessarily what's going to happen, but if you're betting purely on trend technicals, that's the most likely scenario. On the 4-hour time frame, we can look to see if we have any other indications here. We have a very, very tight play. We can see a big drop, a little consolidation, another move to the bottom of the trend line. And again, this is just a quick and ad hoc trend. Please don't make any major decisions based on this. I'm just connecting 2 points to find a parallel channel. That's all I'm doing. Now, we have really sort of negated the possibility of a bear flag with this big second drop. So I'm curious to see what we're going to do in the next 4-hour candlestick. I'd like to see an inside bar and then a break for upside continuation to stay inside this hourly candle. On the daily time frame, let's see what we can make some sense of this. Daily downtrend now possibly forming here. What we need to do to confirm that would be to come back up to our trend line, set a new lower high underneath our high over here. So let's zoom in, mark that down. What we want to do basically is come up and do something like this and come back down. Then our daily downtrend is going to be changed to a downtrend. We're not going to get something over our last push to the upside, which in this case looks like a value around 1330. So that's the play. Looking for a lower high on the daily and then a new lower low to confirm that we are indeed changing the daily trend. That's it for today. Thank you very much.